This is another partial fractions question, and this time we're going to split up the partial fraction into 3 possible fractions. So we kind of up the ante versus the last partial fractions question we just did. Okay, so don't forget, if you have a squared minus b squared, that's a plus b times a minus b, right? This is the structure we're talking about down here. Okay, so that's going to equal 1 over this same denominator. Okay, but now a has to be multiplied by both of those. B has to be multiplied by both of those guys. C has to be multiplied by both of those guys. And you think, oh, it's something different than what we did for the other problem, but it's not true, because we're always just multiplying by all the denominators. And you just cancel out the one that you're sitting on top of. Okay, so you end up with a times x squared minus 4 plus b times x squared minus 5x plus 6 plus c times x squared minus x minus 6. And that is going to equal to 1. Now, this didn't have to be 1. This could have been, you know, like 3x squared plus 4x plus 7 or something like that. It just so happens it could be 1 degree less than the total degree in the denominator. The whole degree in the denominator is 3x cubed. So you could go up to x squared in the numerator. I mean, you could even do more than that, but I mean, for partial fractions, this is basically what we're thinking about. Okay, so now the thing is we want to regroup by x squared and x and units rather than by a, b, and c. So just, you know, you can do this. You can just say, okay, what's x squared? Well, you have an a, a b, and a c. Okay. X, there's no a component, but there's a minus 5 over here and a minus c over here. And then all the leftover pieces, minus 4a. See, I forgot to put a b in here. Whoops. Oh, sorry. All right. There should be letters inside here. And oh gosh, I forgot to put a plus in here. Look at what happens when you try to do math late at night. It's not even late. Okay. All right. Minus 4a plus 6b minus 6c. Aha, there we go. Now it equals to 1. So it means, for example, this guy is going to be 0. This guy has got to be 0. And this guy has got to be 1. But what if instead we had said, what I made something up, 13x squared plus 4x, you know, plus 7, then the 13 would go over here, and the 4 would go over here, and the 7 would go over here. So a plus b plus c would be 13. And minus 5b minus c would be 4. And this whole mess would add up to 7. Okay? So, moving right along, we go ahead and try to solve this. And we think, oh, well, we take advantage of something we already have. In this case, we have, let's see, we have an a plus b plus c. There's a lot of symmetry there. Oh, I see. Over here we have, okay, not much symmetry, but we can at least get rid of one letter. And the fact is, if we look over here, we already got rid of a for free. So it would be nice if we got rid of a over here, then we'd have 2 b and c equations. We could solve for b and c and then easily find a. So that's the strategy I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to say minus 4a plus 6b minus 6c is equal to 1, right? But a plus b plus c is 0. So as long as we add or subtract the same number of a's, b's, and c's, that's like adding 0. Because 4 times 0 is still 0. Good. We have 10b minus 2c equals 1. I was scared there for a second. I was afraid I was going to get like 10b plus 2c equals 0, and then I would be very frustrated. But no, that didn't happen. So now what I can do is I can take this equation up above, multiply it by 2, minus 10b minus 2c is equal to 0. This is great, because if I add these guys together, I get minus 4c is 1, so c is equal to minus 1/4. But if I subtract, so let's go back, I can just tick, tick, I can now change the signs all the way across because it's still 0. Then on the c's wipe out, how convenient, 20b equals 1, and b is equal to 1/20. There you go. Okay. Now what? Now we have the a plus b plus c part, and we don't know a, but we do know b, and we do know c. We shouldn't be shocked that it's negative because one of these guys had to be negative, or maybe 2, but not 3 and not 0. So we have to have some negative and some positive. We still don't like fractions any more than we did when we were at this stage. So let's multiply everything by 20. Okay. So we have 20a is equal to 4. A is equal to 4/20, which is 1/5. That was the hard part. Now we're home free. Now we just integrate 1/5 over x minus 3 plus, what was b? 1/20, and c minus 1/4. Yay, now it's easy. 1/5 natural log, absolute value of x minus 3, 1/20. You should get the picture by now. But don't forget the plus c. Okay.